official play, you know? Like, I'm sure he plays it plenty in his pubs, but pro games are a different beast altogether. I like the Lion pick. It deals well with the Morphling and the Storm Spirit, but I don't know, man. I might just have to go with familiarity with Nigma Galaxy C, considering they also have this potential late game win condition with the Dark Willow and the Morphling.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna jump on board the Nigma Galaxy train as well. I do believe though, Tims can solo carry this game for Boom. I think this is a incredible. Instantly, Mizu says Mushi is back. You love to see it. I mean, come on, Mushi, show us what you got. I'm excited to see this game. This is going to be a hell of a bloodbath here. I mean, upper bracket round 1. We got the first place team in Boom up against the 4th out of the group stages, but trying to wait to see if they actually start this fight. I'll continue on. Yeah, I feel like Tims can take over this game. Actually gonna go for it.
I mean, he's low on mana on Alacrity.
Make it up on the high ground. Rolling Thunder now wasted. They do have a relatively strong ward positioning, but Alacrity is actually not going to go back towards the bottom stairwell. Going to try and retreat out to the side where Polison's sitting at the moment. Although Yopaj still has Sonic Wave, so they're a bit cautious. Inyourdream actually looking to try and use the Queen of Plane Replicate. I'll burst through the Snapfire. Also refilled, yeah, so Storm's going to have some mana to play with here, but the control lacking at the moment. Alacrity doesn't have the mana to follow up, so a little bit shy here. But beautiful play from Morphling. Once again, utilizing the Queen of Pain to his advantage. All in the
to the Radiant side of the map, you know, with multiple camps now blocked up by Dire Central Worlds, both placed by CTM, I believe. So just really realizing that Storm Spirit very rarely wants to be in the lane. He'll do it now under the cover of this Invis rune to be able to protect.
Setting up.
There he is, but they're going to know something's happening because you don't leave a tower to get hit by a siege creep for this long.
FBC's in the waiting. Skim as well in the backline as well. They've gotten rid of all the mana. You see the damage is flowing through on the backline. It might be too much for Mushi to handle. Alacrity has to use all his mana to claim the kill, but now it looks like Nigma Galaxy wanting more and more blood. Mizu, unfortunately, the blink just getting completed, so he won't be able to follow up now. Just silently farming. I mean, she's getting closer and closer towards her item timings and, being this real big issue that they have to deal with. Gonna try and look to jump Alacrity, but unfortunately, Bane can't really gap close like the Queen of Pain can do at the moment. Now, Skem's gonna reveal his positioning. You see how aggressive Alacrity can play as soon as the Kai is completed, but the rest of Radiant, they might have to think about coming over the top. Alacrity's resources have been depleted. FBZ is going to charge up the Rolling Thunder from afar, so we won't have a long duration of it left. They just have to rely on one stun and Yopaj's follow-up, but that is plenty to get rid of the Storm Spirit. But they've got to be cautious of how long they stick around, because Nigma Galaxy looking for some revenge, and Mizu will find that. Skem brought down. As long as everyone else gets away, you're happy with the trade. 1 for 1, and guess who's farming? It's Mushi.
Need Tims there.
So this is the question. Inyourdream, do you like that he's gone E-Blade first instead of something like a Lincoln? Just hold that thought. Backline. Yopaj will at least cancel the Mortimer Kisses, so FBZ gets ample time to retreat out to safety. Yopaj as well. A blink out. Down bottom, who have they caught? It is the Storm Spirit. Tims and Mushi combining together. Look at the space they're creating top. They're still looking to find another attempt on Mizu. The DK is not easy to bring down, especially when you can cancel out the Fiend script, but Yopaj still has the Sonic Wave in the arsenal, clipping onto both heroes. They've got the detection, they've got the kill, and Mega Streak now for Yopaj. Oh, they're not done. Pedal to the metal. Look how aggressive Boom are playing. No space for Inyourdream. I mean, this is huge if they can catch him.
He's going to back off. Good game sense coming through from him, but the Orchid...
They got it before the attribute! There's going to be another pick-off here. Boom! My lord, that is incredible...
Yeah, like, they need to be making these plays as much as possible around the Elder Dragon form. Every single time Elder Dragon form becomes available, you need to smoke up, you need to try and find someone. They just got to keep going. You have to. You can't stop.
Oh, you don't have vision up here. Alacrity's used a lot of mana as well for the team fight. They're going to jump in. Tims doesn't find the greatest Earth Spike, but still is in trouble with the Storm Spirit. Yopaj, a fresh usage to the BKB, feels so content with just jumping to the middle of the fight. Even Mushi's looking to get involved as well, but Mizu's got no assistance. Turned to stoned and brought down, but they're not done. As Yopaj still looking for more blood, they need to cancel. They're a little bit too late, however, but they're happy with the cherry on top being Roshan.
towers, taking objectives, and removing further and further of the map control that you've got on Nigma Galaxy. Bottom tier 2 taken.
Well, they're going to try and jump mid. Izu, about half health, doesn't have BKB yet completed. And Yopaj actually going to try and commit for the kill. They almost lose the Bane, but they're in big trouble. Attribute shift, luckily enough, comes out in the nick of timing here to try and keep the Morphling alive. They actually want to commit for this. He's in quite a choke point, which is going to make it difficult here for retreat. But at least the help from the Terrorize giving him some space. Is it even space? It's not. Inyourdream gets blown apart. FBZ, beautiful use of the chain control. And see how they can find an angle into the fight. They need to drop a ward down on the high ground. Polo's got 3. So going to see them all sitting ducks. Who's the target? Where's the jump? Skem. There we go. Miz is going to look to lead the charge. FBZ instantly charging the Rolling Thunder as well. They've killed off the Lion. Bane's going to also fall as well. So beautiful start to the engage, but they've blown up Alacrity. Yopaj dropping the Sonic Wave. No hesitation. Getting rid of the Storm Spirit. And now Mushi's come to party as well. The Stargaze will instantly stop any attempt from a further team fight from Nigma Galaxy. Just they look to try and split away, but to no avail. It's going to run into the Pango ward. This is a bit of a wasted Rolling Thunder. So got a half duration left to utilize here. Mizu once again trying to find the jump. Tim's along with the Banes caught out. It's a pretty strong Terrorize as well. Will push them back, but the Stormgaze is making it once again difficult for them to commit. A kill off the line, but what's the consequence? Because Yopaj drops the Sonic Wave time after time. He's got Storm Spirit's number. Meanwhile in the river, Ericam's doing as much as he can to deal with the supports. We're back to Mizu though. As Mushi with this guardy slow offers no retreat. Even the Glimmer Cape will do nothing here as Mizu slowly brought down. And next to Nigma Galaxy on the chopping block here. The only thing standing in between them are the objectives.
Does still need to be CTM on the backlines, and he's just playing so far away from the rest of the team. He's even got the Psychic Headband as well now.
Last attempt. I mean, Inyourdream.
Where's the vision?
Oh no.
Where's the detection?
Oh no. Scam is such a nuisance. Again, they're going to jump and they won't have detection. As soon as they start the engagement, it's going to end instantly. Yopaj beyond godlike. Honestly, they might just tap out. There's no way back in. Inyourdream sees this. Tries to blow up the line. Alacrity gets some assistance as well with the Mortimer Kisses, but they've lost the Morphling. Alacrity has to get out of dodge, and there we go. Game 1. What a incredible performance from Boom.
Yeah, fantastic. From the laning stage till the very end. It has to be the supports. That is the supports entirely enabling that sort of game. And it feels weird to say it when you've got Yopaj 17, 0, and 10, but I don't think he has as easy of a game if you don't have Tims and CTM playing their roles like they did.
It's I don't want to say it's good to see Mushi back yet. We don't know what's going on, but it was nice to go back to the good old days and see him playing a position 1 where he had a good game. I got big concerns on the Drow actually being able to stand her ground as the game goes on. I think the big timing here is going to be the Aghanim's on Mizu, because if you're playing off one primal split, then I'm a bit concerned, because that's really all you have to control Radiant. Like, they are just going to beeline at you. And what do? Like, you did bring it up in the draft though, like Boom do lack ways to start fights. So this is going to be, getting a pick off, or just they'll force fights by taking objectives. That's how they'll get the enemy team to actually. Cam, a little bit of damage being dealt on top of the Grimstroke. Mushi's going to try and find the kill before he dies, and well, fortunately, the burst is there. So, all right.
So again, force them to come into you. Be as hard to kill as possible. So, most of the time you see a Death Prophet go into something like the Phase Boots instead of the Power Treads, but maybe he just wants the extra stats.
Oh, what a stun. Tims locks onto both of them. FBC still a bit of issues right now with the movement speed still, and they're actually going to turn it back around on the Death Prophet. The creeps will get the last little chunk of damage. Inyourdream still got the Tango region and the Self, so they'll turn it back on Tim. Spike Carapace still on cooldown. And without that extra ability, it's going to cost him his life. As kill with this Catapult Wave. And they don't really have Glyph in case the creeps go Wonder, so maybe someone has to tank it. But Alacrity's even joining them. So on the mark, unfortunately, the Remnant is not. And now this will enable some TP rotations. We'll see if FBZ is going to be tanky enough. He's got 3 point in the Spirit Siphon. No raindrop or fairy fire earlier to maybe give him some extra little resistance, so...
His fans will have a lot to say about it all. There's that
Oh,
urn as
not
well,
again.
just the easy pop of the Cinder Brew.
Paulson, let's see if he can get in range. Yes, he can. Inks well done. Mizu. Enko.
See, a Ko is at least multiple. It's Spike, not the Spike characters. Yeah, look at this. Interrupts Mizu's TP.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And now they can just dive Yokam, recognizing that there's one less potential of a TP assistance up. Alacrity's actually going to look to join.
Also can come.
They've got the
There's
Solar
nothing to
Guardian
stop.
for the assistance. No way to be able to cancel that. Lands onto all three, but Alacrity still has got to use his abilities more defensively now, but he'll still get brought down as FBZ and Mushi,
Radiant's bottom
the
tower
nukes from afar, back up, which it will be in a couple of
Radiant's
seconds.
middle tower is under attack.
I feel like FBZ kind of wants to put the pressure on the other side of the map though, right? He doesn't want to TP through this. They have a much harder time in being able to defend against any kind of, to initiate any kind of push. Just because of Mushi constantly spamming out those plasma fields again. You've got the save from Skem, and he's just standing right on behind Mushi. Tim has to be a little careful here.
Mizu's actually just going to instantly drop the ultimate. No messing around for the Brewmaster. He's trying to find the opener, but they're not going to get it. And now this is a bit of a wasted primal split. They've already dealt with two of the Brewlinks, and now Inyourdream has compromised his own position as well. Almost baited by Mizu. And now they've forced the Solar Guardian to the middle of the team fight. Now FBZ showing up. Everything available for Boom. They can push them further and further back for their own defensive factors here. They're actually going to look to jump in for the Void Spirit, but despite Carapace, like you were highlighting, the next assassin, such a nuisance for the Void Spirit. He's going to be brought down. FBZ neutralizes the Brewmaster as well. And also the cherry on top being the tier 1 tower.
Look to take out the likes of the Snapfire.
Oh, well, bye-bye Roche. Bye-bye Grimstroke as well. How has DD been untouched through, like, so many patches? Everyone's calling for this just to be nerfed in some way. It's so stupid on Roshan. Mizu... Now they're actually looking to try and penalize them. Boom have definitely compromised their own positioning, are way too deep in the territory. Death Prophet's going to get all the healing back. I don't know if that's going to be enough to keep him alive. Mushi will look to show up as well with the higher ground. They force them further and further away, but Nigma Galaxy, they don't have the numbers. The Void Spirit brought down. Yopaj a triple. Mushi's going to look to make it a team wipe as well underneath the tier 2 tower. It's all Boom in this second game.
So we'll stop him a little bit, but it's going to need to be essentially the perfect fight where you're able to start with Jokam able to get something in.
They're going to start on Mushi. Might have to force an early BKB. That he would do. Now they're going to jump the backline as well. Just dealing with Paulson. Almost the side blade spill kills off the Drow as well. So they can't really utilize the first split. And now especially with the Exorcism, it's going to force Nigma Galaxy further and further away. But still Mushi needs some assistance. He'll get it thanks to the cookie. He's out to the western side. Nigma Galaxy need to rally around their high ground, but you also need to come up with a defense too. Exo, double damage, not an easy hold.
Oh, strong of a position they're in right now that they could just ball up, go on forward. Mushi, sure, he's playing the quote-unquote position 1, but it's already great to see that they have the flexibility to change up their...
He's really far on the front line here. Still's got a BKB. Look at him just stand his ground. Artillery from downtown. The Spike Carapace too. Oh, Tims, you genius. Oh my lord. Boom. Have their number well and truly.
Tims is nutty, I'm telling you. Like, just the amount of small things that he does that make a huge impact in the game.
Another Carapace, man. What is Tims going to do wrong? Catches the Grimstroke onto the tower. These are goddamn tier 4s. We're 24 minutes in. Please, please, let him live. Oh.
I mean, it kind of fits what the globe looks like, right? The Dire is the northern hemisphere. There's us down in the southern hemisphere. It's looking pretty bright. Plenty of vision. Oh no.
Oh no.
They just want anything.
as well. Even FBZ is going to jump the backline. Another team fight that's completely in shambles. As they just break the formation. All these blinks, all the BKBs. There's no way Nigma Galaxy can set up. They have to play around their buybacks, but Brew doesn't have it. They'll push them further and further. Not your home, it's my home now, Boom says. They'll jump in your dream. That's all she wrote. You got to call it quit. Boom. What a goddamn convincing series. They just put them in the grave. Game 1, Game 2. This is a statement series. They are here to play.
They just look a level above, to be honest, right? Like, they're going to pop the glyph. It's not going to do anything to be able to stop any kind of aggression. Just fantastic drafting, great flexibility coming through. Yep, there we go. There was that Carapace, cancelled both the Solar Guardian and the Void Spirit initiation. Tim's god.
What a pick as well. Like, that next pick is crazy. We've seen a lot of the silencers to deal with the Dawnbreaker, but to counter the Void and the Dawn, the vision to jump the Drow, I just, man, it's incredible draft as well with their gameplay. I'm a big fan of Boom.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I mean, going into this this tournament, probably would have been everyone's #1 favorites to be able to take it out, but